Gary here, and I'm just recording a little bit of a channel update. Figured it's been a couple of months since I've really spoke about what I'm planning on doing, so why not, essentially. First thing to say is that by and large I'm going to try and keep to the one video a day for the short term, still alternating between my two main playthroughs. An idea being I don't want to overstress myself still and just keep doing it, keep pottering on, keep enjoying it. Basically not turn it into a job. If I do, like, I found this is about my level where I can be happy enough doing it. However, I will go on as to basically say why that's maybe not necessarily all I'm going to do, because I'm also thinking about doing some non-gameplay videos. Possibly a couple of roundup series or just opinion based things. I tried doing some tutorial videos, but I never quite got never quite got the feel for them, if you know what I mean. Because I was having to actually explicitly record the video along with what I'm doing. I'd rather be able to sit and maybe just do some writing and possibly just narrate and put some clips over top while discussing either sort of like roundups of recent happenings or perhaps some roundups of series. I mean, one of the ones I was thinking about doing but never actually got around to, and I probably missed the boat now, was on the Final Fantasy VII remake. A couple of thoughts on that and whatnot, which I think by this point pretty much everyone who's going to have an opinion has an opinion. So I'm not just going to arbitrarily throw my oar in, but type of thing I might look to do in the future if there's something comes up which kind of piques my interest. Next thing to bring up is that I am actually going to start, as much as I say I'm going to stick to one video a day, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and run a secondary video when I'm interested, essentially. Because I was sitting playing through some Felghana and watching through some couple of old bits and pieces of Origin. And I decided that basically I'd never really tried it, and I was using lots of magic. I hadn't gone around using Hugo. So I thought, right, I'm just going to sit down. I've just finished recording a few episodes of Final Fantasy IV. I'm just going to record a few episodes of, start the Hugo playthrough and end up recording the first 4, essentially. So they'll get edited up as and when I get time, and I'll try and plonk them on at a reasonably standard time, possibly offset a little bit with the other videos. I'm not sure. I'll kind of play it by ear. I maybe expect one of those every couple of days for the time being. Although now I've got a few of them there, I might actually do them one a day and then see how I get on. The good thing, I suppose, with it, I found with playing through Origin is that actually I know the game. As much as I like my blind Let's Plays and kind of discovery, it is nice to kind of have a little bit of knowledge as to what you're doing. Just something I might consider in the future when doing other games. And I know other Let's Players do kind of like trial runs through and prepare all those silly things. But so that's going to be popping up in the next few weeks, probably months. Also, now, as part of the reason I was doing this is it's getting on the time of year. We're about to enter Q3 of 2015, which will mean Trails in the Sky SC, basically. And I am still really looking forward to it. I still want to jump right on it. I may actually boot Let's Play it onto the sort of side sort of the side schedule if it comes up, or I may stick to the schedule for those and do what I'm doing with Origin with SC and just try and get the chapters or episodes of that story done as and when I can and I'm free to, rather than do it to a schedule. Actually, opinions on that would be worth I'd be keen on hearing, because I've noticed a correlation between people watching and the regularity of what I do, which wasn't surprising because you've got to generate content to keep people interested. But if it was sort of maybe not sporadic, but like not an episode a day, but then maybe there's 2 one day, then 1 the next, and then a couple more, like I would probably try and not miss a day, but I would also do them as they were ready to a degree. So thoughts on that would be good. The other thing I was going to bring is that after that, basically it's one of the series which I've been wanting to do for a while and never bothered because I've been sticking to PC for ease of recording and whatnot. is Tales of Zestiria is coming out in the autumn time. Now, that's a game which I've been looking forward to for a long time, and it's another one which I think, as it comes out, I'm assuming that it doesn't get sort of like copyright nuked, that I will jump straight on and try and play. Unfortunately, I will miss the launch of it as I will be away. I've got, for the first time in too long, a bit of holiday booked, so probably missed the launch date for that for the Europe, but I should get back on that pretty much as soon as I can afterwards. So yeah, I think that about rounds it up for the things I was wanting to mention at this point. Thank you very much anyone who's listening and subscribed and all those good things. It's much appreciated, and I hope you enjoy the videos that I'm making. I know I enjoy making them for people to watch. And if anyone has anything to say or feedback, one of the things I said, I know I've been trying to play with the audio a little bit on the recordings, including this one by the time I'm done. So if there's any sort of feedback as to levels, whether I'm trying to keep things like, I'm basically trying to use compression a bit more to bring the levels up, but then separate out the audio so the vocals are still, like, you can still hear them, but you're not losing any of the background. Or that's my intent. I'm always a bit wary that when I'm doing it through headphones, that it's maybe not quite the same as watching it through a telly or through speakers. So for the ones that I've already asked for, to be honest, people have been saying it's not, well, it's fine, but you know, more the merrier, essentially. But yeah, so again, thank you very much for watching, and I will be back soon with some more videos, as I'm sure you'll see. So take care of yourself, have a good day, and goodbye.